Hey all, so it's the end of the day. As you can tell, my makeup's pretty much all off, except my new Kat Von D lip stain. Yes, my daughter got me some lip stain. I had a whirlwind of a day, let me tell you. Right now it's just going to be a vlog, so if you're not interested in listening to me rant, then I'll see you next video, because my next video will be Lane Bryant dress try-on, so you gotta wait to check that one out. I was surprised at some of those dresses. I don't wear dresses. Like, the only time I ever wore dresses was to sleep in them. You know, the really silky soft ones. I actually use those as pajamas. But anyways, I'm gonna start my rant now. So, today, my daughter surprised me. She was like, "Come on, Mom, let's go someplace. I'm gonna take you someplace." So, you know, I've been hurting. I haven't done anything in 2 days because, if y'all know and y'all seen my first vlogs and stuff, I live with chronic pain, and I've lived with it for 20 years. You know, I got to the point where I, was always in pain, and, it's hard to deal with. It's like somebody poking you constantly 24/7. You know, it's not just minor backache. This has to do with my spine and my sciaticas and, just a whole crap ton of shit, So anyways, I stopped loving myself. I stopped dressing up. I stopped putting makeup on. I didn't care about myself. I didn't even love myself. So about a month ago, I don't know, something just clicked, and I was able to tell myself I love me in the mirror. And, that's pretty much where it starts. When you want to get out of depression, and when you begin loving yourself again, you start acting that way, I guess you can say. Because now I, doll up, I get my makeup on, I dress up, I love fashion. I've always loved it. I just, being in pain, you don't feel good, So how are you going to look good if you don't feel good? Well, I've gotten to the point where I've lived with this for 20 years. And there's days I can't even walk. Days I can't cook for myself. There's days that I want to take a shower and I have to wait because I can't do it. And that takes a lot out of you emotionally and mentally. Because, there's times that I will drop something. And it's like, why the heck can't I just pick it up? Little stuff like that plays on you. And 20 years of that, yeah. So anyway, after I was able to tell myself I loved you, or I love me, I started to dress up, I started to do the makeup and everything. Well, like I said, if you've seen my first vlog, you'll see that there's a total difference. Even from my first try-on video, there's a significant difference between then and now. I enjoy it. I love it. I can smile. I think you can see it in my face now, especially compared to that first video. Yes, I'm going to keep bringing that up because even I am in awe of it, because I just, I lived that life. So I didn't see it as, I didn't see this, I knew I was sad, but I didn't see it in my face until I look back now. And anyway, today she took me to Maurice's, and that blue flower cover that I really liked at Maurice's in this last video? She got it for me. Yes, she did. And a tank top that goes underneath it, so that was pretty awesome. And she got me some foundation and some Kat Von D lip stain, yes. And then she got me some MAC eyeliner. Yeah. So, I'm excited. I haven't worn them yet. I do have the lip stain on, though. That's the one thing that I was like... And, oh wait, I do have the MAC eyeliner on, because I asked them if I could test that out, so they gave me one to, put on. So, I did try it, and it's lasted all day. I'm like, whoa. So, I love this MAC eyeliner, and I love the lip stain. But, anyhow, what else? Let me see what else I can rant about. I feel kind of odd being dressed up and looking nice and parking in a handicap place, because the first time that I actually got dolled up and dressed up and I parked in a handicap spot, some lady just yelled at me and she's like, "You're not disabled." I'm like, okay, freak. But anyway, so I do notice that kind of freaks me out a little bit. by getting, by looking nice, because, when you're disabled, people expect you to look disabled. They expect you to look like, like you're not on point, like you're not trying. It seems like people have an expectation that you shouldn't look good, and you shouldn't dress up, and you shouldn't wear makeup. Well, if you're disabled, how are you putting on makeup, It's just, and since I got yelled at that one time, and that was the first time in all the 20 years, I've had a placard actually 19 years, but in all the 19 years that I've had a disabled placard, that was the first time I got yelled at after I got dolled up. So I kind of linked that together in my mind now. So when I am dressed up and I'm parking there, and I only park there when I can't really walk well, and since I did the try-on videos a couple days ago, I did Maurice's and Lane Bryant. I just am going to post them separate, but I did them in one day, and I'm in some massive pain since then, and I'm at home and I'm having to take my pain medicine, which I don't normally take pain medicine at home because I'm at home, If I'm going to go out doing the videos, I will take the pain medicine, but then it wears off and, I'm in total pain, which is normal. So like today, I was barely walking and stuff, but she wanted to do this for me, and, so I did take the pain meds and go with her. And she's totally surprised me with this whole, buying me makeup and the clothing that she bought me. I was thrilled just trying on clothing and her not spending a dime on me. Because I really feel guilty about her spending money on me. Because, I don't have income. My only income does come from my resale clothing. And I have not been making anything, to be honest. So, I felt real bad. And that still gets me, though. I'm not going to get started on that because I will cry. So, yeah, anyway, it's hard to not have an income. And, you want things. But, my daughter realized that today, and she took me and got me some things, that I couldn't get. So, my money's spent on, personal items that I need, or food, or whatever, so. Anyway, I really appreciate what she did for me today. I do. But I think I had, because before she even spent a dime, we were at JCPenney's, and I got to try on all these clothes, and that I had fun with. I had fun just doing that, the try-ons. So I did record at JCPenney's some very nice clothing there, and then I went to, I think it was Torrid. Then we went to Torrid, and I tried on clothes there too. So I will have those videos coming up, and those will probably come up next week. I like the fact that I was able to get some recorded, because, like I said, there are days that I'm down, and I'm just in pain, and, I don't want to share that with you. I want to try to keep this a positive video. Yes, I'm in pain, but I can still love myself. I can still be happy, right? I can, deal with it. I will deal with it. Yeah, I might be in bed a day or two, or not be able to cook, or, not be able to do laundry or something, but, I'm enjoying life, at least. There's some positive things in there compared to what it was before, because before it was just all about my pain, dealing with it. It took me 20 years to learn to deal with it. It's that bad. And mentally, I think and emotionally, it got to me really bad, because, you're independent, and you're the one that's the breadwinner. You're the one that makes all the money. You work, you come home, you clean, you cook, you do everything for your kids, you do the dishes, you do everything. And then from that to not being able to pick up, I don't know, a can off a floor, tie your shoes, take a shower, wash your hair, going from that to that, will wreak havoc on you mentally. It really does. And then I have nobody to talk to about it, because, I don't want to depress my kids with it, and they don't want to hear it over and over. Your kids love you, but they don't want to hear that shit. And, y'all don't want to hear that shit from me all the time either. And I get that. So, I had no one to talk to about all this. So now now these videos and the dressing up, I don't have to really tell you, but I can express myself in some other way. And so I thank you for watching the videos. I thank you for giving me your precious time. You know, it is precious. Time is precious. And I appreciate that so much. So, I'm going to keep doing these videos and loving life, loving myself, trying to doll up. You know, I'm not expecting to lose any more weight, but if I do, that'd be wonderful, you know. If I could lose 25 more pounds, I'd really be happy. Because, you know, I don't want to be super thin. I don't. I would like to be an XL, you know, extra large. I would like to be in an extra large or large, and that would be good for me, you know. So, but I've come a long way, and, you know, I hope, you know, if I can inspire one person to love yourself and just do it. You know, I get up some days and I still don't want to put makeup on. I still don't want to get dressed up nice and stuff. I force myself, you know, because like after my dog died, I got depressed again, and I started noticing I wasn't putting makeup on, I wasn't dressing up. So one day I just forced myself to do it, and since that day I've been, you know, continuing to do it. So if there's days that you are so depressed, just do it. Just doll up. Just do it. Don't make any excuses. Don't say, well, I'm not going anywhere today. No, do it for yourself. And I think that will make a difference in your life. You know, it sure has in mine. You know, some people are blessed. Like, I've been blessed today. I was given gifts that I don't feel like I deserved. You know, because I haven't done anything to earn them. My daughter did it just because, you know, that was freaking awesome. You all just don't understand how awesome that was for me. You know, because, you know, I have a hard time asking them for food or asking them to buy me toiletries that I need or whatever. So for her to buy me things that I don't need but would want, amazing, amazing. So I am so happy about that. You know, I couldn't afford it myself, but she did it for me. That's pretty freaking awesome, you know. Anyways, so, and then I had my friend come over and he mowed my lawn. That was really nice. I actually was going to have somebody do it yesterday, and then they didn't come. So I had posted about it on my Facebook, and my friend Ron was like, oh, I'll come and do it. I was like, oh, that's freaking awesome. And so we made a deal. I'm going to make Indian tacos on Saturday, and he mowed the lawn. So he's been a really nice friend too. So I appreciate, you know, he's the handyman that helps me with all the light fixtures and stuff like that. So he's been pretty cool about that, and I think that's pretty awesome too. I'm gonna show you the outfit that I got and the makeup and a little bit of today. And Sephora, we'll see what's gonna happen here.
Skin type.
Okay.
Okay. And then you can either do concealer and also lip colors too. So you can play around and see what families would look better and things like that. So yeah, it's a really good tool to use. And so okay, so this Cosmetics is the one I'm going to try on you.
Okay.
It's a full coverage. It has SPF 50 in there, so it'll help you from the free radicals and damage. And then it color corrects. So over time, it'll help color correct your skin too. Okay? Yeah. So let's try this on you. Go ahead and have a
Alrighty. Bye, Sephora. Hey y'all, so just a little update. Today my daughter took me to a few places. We went to like Dillard's and JCPenney's and Maurice's and Torrid and just everywhere. She just wanted to take me. So she ended up buying me some things, which, like, first of all was this from Maurice's, and I know in that video I said I'd love to have this, and I really, yeah. So she bought me this, and then I went ahead and paired it with this from Maurice's as well. Now this is a size 2, and I could have went with a size 1, but I didn't have time to try it on, so I knew that the 2 would be okay. So I went ahead and grabbed the 2, and it does look good with this cover here. So when I was at Sephora, I got some cover makeup, some Kat Von D lip stain, and then we went to Dillard's and I got some MAC eyeliner. So yay! I want to say thanks to my daughter because that was pretty awesome. She didn't have to do that. She was like, you know, get what you want kind of thing. But I'm pretty, you know, she does so much. They do so. All three of my kids do so much for me already that, you know, I didn't want to go overboard. She knew I wanted makeup, and I got the makeup, and she bought me this, you know, after knowing what was on the other video. She's like, yeah, you can get this. I was like, yes. So I'm so excited to own it. Okay, well, that was a little part of my day. Thank you for joining me. I also need to say thank you to my son and my daughter for dinner, because they did take me to dinner after all that. And I appreciate that. Oh, that dinner was freaking awesome. I haven't had steak in like forever, and it was so good. I mean, it's the kind of steak you don't need steak sauce for. So it was really good. We went to Longhorn Steakhouse. That was so good. But anyhow, I guess it's time for me to take this makeup off and do something with my hair. Get ready for bed. Again, thanks for joining me and sharing part of my day with me. And I'll stop ranting now.